Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, whether we're watching this in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening. I'm glad you guys are here. Real quickly, today we are going to break down my Maxace Babylon button lock, and we are going to attempt to put some skiffs in here. I've got to size them up, see if they match, because I don't think my skiff will go through here, but we'll figure it out. First thing though, guys, I want to thank the channel members. Thank you all. And I want to thank everybody and anybody who comes in to check out my knife, my EDC, my disassembly videos. I appreciate you. I'm humbled the fact that you'd even want to watch the videos. And if you're so inclined and I could convince you to hit that subscribe button and that bell notification icon, it would really help me out. So the Maxace Babylon is one of my most aggressive big button locks in my collection. I got this knife early on thanks to a review I saw by a Therapeutic Edge and Women Carry Knives, Peter and Christine. Howdy guys. And had a chance to pick this up at White Mountain Knives one time, and I did it. So I think I have to get in it from this one side here, and it's T8 hardware. So what I'm going to do, let's start with the body screws, is I'm going to start by taking out my body screws. And those are just barrels that just fell out the back. Make sure these all are the same size. All right. Let's open this up. It doesn't seem to be Loctited. All right, looks like we have a captive pivot facing kind of down to that corner. I need to remember that. Let's see if I'm gonna have to take my clip off. Ooh, spring. That's the spring in my button. There goes the spring. Here comes the blade. There goes the pivot. There goes the button. All right, let's set this down and let's get our bearings. I meant our thought bearings, but you know. All right, so get my little Dapper Designs ion, because I do want to flip my washers, and I'm going to spare y'all Tippy's cries to her people, so I'm going to let her out. And then I'm going to take my pivot and I'm going to take my cheat sheet. I'm going to verify that 6mm pivot, which it is. And I'm going to take my bearings. I'm going to verify that that's 1/16, and it is, because it won't go in 3/64. It goes perfectly in 1/16, even though it doesn't pass through. So let's see how these guys are going to measure up. First of all, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 ball, and we are moving to an 18 ball bearing. Little bit narrower, but it's going to be locked in that pivot. So just like when you look at some of those, I forget which knife we were looking at recently that had smaller bearings. I think it was the American Blade Works Model 1. I was talking to somebody about, I think it's pocket metal. But in either case, I don't think that's going to be a problem at all. If it becomes a problem, we can always put back in our bearings. I've had this knife, guys, for over 2 years, so I'm going to give it a little love just around the blade. Very clean interior. Don't look like it needs much cleaning there. Got our stop pin. Got our back spacer. Alright. So I need to put my pivot back in. With my little flat spot kind of facing that corner. Here's my spring. Got a little rust on it, it looks like. Let's see. All right. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this kind of placed in there before I get my blade set. So first thing I'm going to do is take a little bitty drop of KPL Original to Tres Cuatro. 4 little drops. Then I'm going to take my first multi-row bearing, put 4 little drops on it. Rub that in. Plop that down. And let's take our blade. Do a little finagling. All right. So we are good. Now I need to do my little funny finger thing because I'm holding that pivot. Put a few drops on my bearing again. A few drops on my blade. Pop that in there. Get my spring in. Because luckily, this has got the pressed in side on the back. So all I should have to do is get that to line up and snap in. Ah, damn. I was almost 100%, guys, but it's a good thing I caught it when I did. I left out my washer. The main thing I want to get on is the pivot and the button, which I just jacked up. All right, so I just need to get my spring in, my washer, I'm having some button difficulties because I got my pivot locked in, but something has happened to my plunge. Let's see. Which is not good. Let's see. Back to the drawing board. All right. So I'm going to thread my pivot. Get that turned the way we want it. Get our blade on. Get our spring in. Our washer down on the smooth side. And let's try again. All right. Let's see if we can get our screw started. Get our body screws back in. These are very deep, well done hardware. Kind of got to wiggle that because my back spacer is just a little bit moved. Let's see if I got it there. Let's see. There we go. Number 2. Now I didn't have to take that clip screw off, guys, because it attaches from the inside. I was not sure about that, but when in doubt, leave it for last, right? Let's see what we got going on here. There we go. Snug that down. Check our clip. It's tight. Body screws tight. Body screws tight. Pivot's tight. Centering's dead nuts. No side to side. Drop shut. Let's see if I can go any tighter. Usually you can torque it down pretty good with those skiffs, but I want my blade center, so I'm going to back off just a hair. Get my blade dead nuts. No side to side. Centered up. Guys, there we go. We've now got skiffs in our Maxace Babylon V1. Let's clean some of this oil and residue off of here. Mainly just Earl. Let's get our little marker and write a little county com marker and write Babylon. And get our Get Good screwdriver and our carousel, put it away. Then I am going to cap the KPL. I'm going to file our Teflon ceramic Maxace Midnight Cat Studio bearings because they may come in handy one day. We never know. I am going to get a squirt of alcohol and wipe down my little assembly Amazon mat. I'll put a link to this in my description. I don't think I've ever linked this little $18 mat. I think it's 18 bucks. It's a cleaning, PP cleaning mat, but it's got these little magnetic dishes. Works pretty well for me. But guys, I appreciate you all. Love each and every one of you. Appreciate you checking out my disassembly video with just minimal struggle busness. I know that's why we all watch. Kind of like watching Daytona to look for the wreck, right? So anyway, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all. All I ask is please look out for that guy or gal to your left. Please look out for the guy or gal to your right. Please look out for each other. Go forward with love in your heart. Thank you, Joe Isabella. Be up, everyone. And till we talk again, peace.